Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So we're going to be doing a quick technical analysis of Cardano. Now, Cardano is getting ready to update the network for the Vasil hard fork, which this is something that we have been waiting for as investors into Cardano for a very long time. So I expect that we're going to possibly be seeing a short squeeze with the price of ADA. Now, let's dive into this technical analysis that we had started yesterday and continue with it. Now, I just did a little bit of updates just to line up the price movements to the right time in this prediction. So if you look at the video from yesterday and you go, hey, that ABC correction is a little bit different on that Eliot Wave. Well, yes, because I don't want it to look weird on the screen. So, but anyways, let's go ahead and do this technical analysis, throw out our price prediction, as well as talk about some news that is out there with Cardano. So as we get to it, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or just gently press that like button. Helps me out with the algorithm, helps spread the content to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe and push that bell notification if you have not already. Now let's get to it. So everything has managed to come together pretty well with the technical analysis with ADA. We were able to call this our fifth wave. I was a little worried that was going to change, but that corrective wave, it did lead into a higher high. So that this did become confirmation that this was our fifth wave. And now we can confirm that this corrective wave is doing pretty much what we said it would do, except for not up to the exact hour, but the price movements of it is doing what I had expected. It did manage to pump over that Fibonacci line, also was able to find a bit of support there as well. So now if we can continue to hold this momentum here and go ahead and test that next Fibonacci level, taking the price of ADA up to around 47.5, somewhere around there. Of course, we're talking about cents. Now, the possibility of it being able to do that, more likely there is going to be some resistance at that level. We could be seeing some pullback that can lead into our second wave that we would be seeing, because of course this corrective wave here will become our first wave in our next 5-wave structure. Now, the big catalyst for Cardano is the Vasil hard fork, which is making some big progress right now, getting very close to coming out. And more likely, we're going to see it lined up just right with the release of the Ethereum merge. Now, the Vasil upgrade hopes to bring greater functionality, performance, scalability, and interoperability to the Cardano network. Now, there have been some trials and errors with the Vasil hard fork. Now, this recent node update, version 1.35.3 has been successful. So there's been 3 rules that would lead into the Vasil hard fork launching on the mainnet. Now 75% of the mainnet blocks being created by the final Vasil node candidate, and that is complete now. There is now more than 75% of that. But the other 2 steps still need to be completed, and that is approximately 25 exchanges upgraded, representing about 80% of the ADA liquidity, and then the top 10 dApps by total value lock confirming they've upgraded to 1.35.3 on pre-production and are ready for mainnet. So those are the steps that are currently still needing to tackle. So we got 1 done, we have 2 more to go, but things are getting much closer and closer to being done. So like I said, this could be something that could launch during the same time as the Ethereum merge. And that could be a big thing for crypto. And then there could be a lot of movement on that day with Cardano and Ethereum making some changes out there. Now, there's going to be a lot of transactions on Cardano once everything is complete here. Now, the total value locked on Cardano remains unchanged, fluctuating around where they were during the Vasil hard fork week. And that's according to this tweet by Cardano Daily. Now, just to pull up the total value locked, which I find interesting that we've been seeing that really not change, but also, I mean, you look at it, we are seeing actually change here at the moment. Looking at the 1-day change, we are seeing some increases here, and we're going to be seeing a lot of transactions because there's just so much that is waiting to deploy in this upgrade. And I think that we're going to see an insane amount of transactions taking place, and it's going to really be something that is going to be testing that network big time. So as far as what we can expect, there's about $81 million in USD of total value locked, which equals out to 179.22 million ADA tokens. And the recent statistics that was put out that there is 1,075 projects building on Cardano. Now, who knows how many projects are actually complete and ready, but things are going to get insane. So just to make a pretty wild prediction, well, some of you guys will think it's a wild prediction. I think that we are going to be seeing a short squeeze with Cardano, especially seeing how the price has already come down so much. There's a lot of anticipation for the Vasil hard fork, and what I think that we're going to be seeing with the momentum that we're going to be getting, and all the bears out there, they're really thinking that we're not going to see any sort of price movements with Cardano, but I think that we are going to see some price movements. I think that the bears are going to be really surprised. What I think is going to happen is that we're going to see the price of ADA pump leading into the Vasil hard fork. Now, I'm not thinking that it's going to pump anything too extravagant. What I think is that we're really going to be seeing the retracement here of these recent Fibonacci levels that we had seen over these last couple of weeks. That high that we had seen back on August 13th, 14th, when we had seen the price of ADA try to get to that, break through that 60-cent price. I think that we're going to see this squeeze happen, and what I think we will see the price of ADA within this next series of waves take us in to possibly take us around that 60-cent price within its fifth wave. I think we're going to see something like that possibly, given that we are getting closer and closer to the Vasil hard fork. And speaking of a lot of the things that's going on over in the cryptoverse, Cardano still is really following along a lot with what Bitcoin is doing. Another good comparison is just to look at Cardano right here on the daily chart, and look at what we're seeing with the price of Cardano at this moment. Let me just turn the drawings off. Look what we're seeing right here, and then look at Bitcoin right now. It's identical. There's not any difference right now with Cardano and Bitcoin, and I think that we're with the catalyst there with the Vasil hard fork. I think we're going to see more movements there with Cardano, and that's something that can make it not follow along with what Bitcoin is doing so much in the short term, though. I'm only talking about short term here, given that the Vasil hard fork is coming up here pretty quickly. So I think if we are to see some pumping here with the price of ADA, that we will see a pump above that 55-cent Fibonacci level, and from there, really anything is possible, but that's only a short-term estimate of what could be happening. I don't know how things could be in the long term, given that the current crypto market has so much volatility. We might be seeing a pump with Bitcoin and Ethereum, all that, but then we know that things could change pretty rapidly. But I'd like to hear your thoughts and opinions about this. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that we're going to be seeing a price pump with ADA since we are getting closer into the Vasil hard fork? I'd like to know. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New content coming out all the time. I will see you all in the next one.